The PCDs with Don't Ya, Metro Station, Shake It, and the Black Eyed Peas, Where Is the Love? I know exactly where the love is being shared right now. And this is the Breakfast Show with myself, John B., right here to entertain you like no other. And we are actually right bang on schedule, 8 a.m. right here on the Breakfast Show. And we have a certain member of the South African music community, should we say, on air with us right now. And I'm going to say good morning to Mr. Earl John. I can't hear you, my friend. Unmute yourself.
Oh, there we go.
There we
Good morning.
go.
Good morning. How are you doing?
I'm very well, and you, my brother?
I'm good, thanks. Thank you so much for having me, man.
No, look, I mean, when we spoke last, obviously not during music, obviously during lockdown, we had a bit of a chat, and we knew that there was something special coming up. We obviously discussed
this. No, it's been coming. It's been coming for a while, yeah.
Absolutely. I totally agree with that. And obviously your first track has been doing wonderful. It's been obviously playlisted in quite some big stations around the Western Cape, especially, and around the country. Yeah. How's that feel?
For the first single, it's really amazing, and I think now it's about stepping it up. Yeah. It's been a lot of work, but lockdown's been really good. I didn't expect these results, but like I always say, if you put in the work, you're going to get the results. And that's what I've been doing for the last 6 months. I've been putting in the work, and things are paying off. So it's been really, really amazing.
Absolutely. I mean, for the listeners out there that don't know who Earl John is, this man is exceptional. I mean, his story that he's been giving us, the previous interview had people that listened and tuned in, inspired from all corners of the earth, not only just South Africa, because we are global. But, it's just that inspiration that really, really resonates with us. And we will be following your career for years to come. I can guarantee you that. But let's get into this track right now. So yeah. For those of you, we are the first station, I guarantee you, to play this in this track right now. I know that is happening because I know for a fact there's a certain other station that's being interviewing in the 8:30. So we know we've got it. Yes. But tell us more about this track. Oh, I mean, how did it come about? What inspired you to actually get this track on the way?
So the idea with the body of music that I released was to actually, dig deep. I love ballads. I love good lyrics when it comes to a song. So that's the idea behind Energy. And as I've shared before, the song speaks about what I've been through over the last couple of years when it comes to my health. And so that's where the song was, birthed or born out of. Those experiences I had in hospital, feeling let down by God, questioning God, but at the same time taking responsibility and not sulking and feeling sorry for myself, but digging deep within myself to get that. And that's the title of the song, Energy. That's where the energy comes from, is because what I'm basically saying is that I have the power to change, but also the responsibility to change my situation and not feel bad for myself. So Energy is basically saying, look, I know I'm in a tight spot. I know things are not going well, but digging deep and bringing myself out of that situation, essentially.
Oh, absolutely. I mean, we've obviously listened to the track since you sent it to me. And, I think it just resonates differently than your previous track. It's like, you've actually almost, how can I say, it's almost grown as an artist with the second single that you've released right now. It's like, different space. You know what I'm saying? You can actually hear it in the lyrics and in the voice itself, the vocals. And for me, that is inspiring enough as it is. I mean, I don't know how you obviously feel about your track. I mean, obviously it's your track. You don't want to speak too much about but
yeah.
At the end of the day, I mean, surely you can tell us about that. I mean, that's just changed completely from Don't Lie to Me to have this track come out now. It's exceptional work. And I mean, what changed obviously we know exactly what you just said now, but your vocals and just the mindset in the song itself has changed completely.
Yeah, no, I think it's purely the inspiration behind the song. Yeah. When once you tap into that emotion and everything, it brings out the vocals, it brings out different characters within your voice. So like I said, digging deep within yourself and being truthful and sincere about what it is that you want to say and the message you want to put out there. So That's why the song is way different to Don't Lie to Me. Don't Lie to Me is for pure enjoyment. It's for just to play and have fun and dance. Whereas Energy gives you that thing to think about. You'll sit down and you'll be like, you know what? There's a bit more. There's a bit more meat to this bone.
There's a bit
so
more
it's
body.
been a conscious decision of mine to give people a different dynamic when it comes to the song, and I'm glad that you picked that up.
No, absolutely. The second I started listening to it, I could pick it up. But I mean, for me, it's like the whole body of the song. If you look at it, if you really just pick it apart slightly, you can actually, if you listen to the lyrics and listen to the track itself, you can actually feel the story that's coming in behind. You know what I'm saying? It's like you can really feel that emotion that's coming out of the track. And I guarantee you that's what you were looking for. So you've definitely got that result from the track. Let's be honest with you. And
thank you so much.
We definitely will be playlisting it and hopefully getting it onto the SA Top 10 voting for maybe in the next 2 weeks or so. Just let it get some runtime on the shows. And from
definitely,
there, we'll definitely get onto the voting. But, I mean, geez, Guy, what have you been up to otherwise? I mean, it's like, you're just bringing out banging tracks every single time we get something. Where do you... How do you get this right, man?
No, look, for many, many years, I've been overthinking. For many years, I've doubted myself.
Yes.
And I think I've grown to the point where I just put things out there, and I'm open to criticism, of course, but I don't wanna hold back anymore. And this could be because I've been holding back things for so long when it comes to music and personal things in my life, because I don't really share my stories. But you know what? There's so many people that can identify with the things that I'm saying, and so many people reaching out to me. I think again, it's just I'm stepping out, and I'm just giving the world. I'm telling the world this is me, and this is what I can offer. But also knowing oneself, and that's the most important thing for me at the moment. Over the last couple of years, I've had a journey of a true discovery. Knowing myself and getting to know myself, but also stepping out and in a world that's very crazy, stepping out and being confident in who you are and what it is that you have to offer as well.
I feel that, I mean, obviously coming from a different perspective, obviously, I just think that you have so much more to give than just music to the people out there. It's like your music really speaks to the people out there. And that's what we are about to Chapter One as well. Our station is made by people for people. We don't sugarcoat things here. We say things out ease on air. And for us, that's like, you can't say that on normal stations. So we're a bit different to everybody else, but that allows us to have the creative freedom to allow us to express our feeling and express our artists' feelings as well on our platform, and that should be important. That should be like, case in point. I mean, that should be what any station should be. Anybody playing music of especially South Africans at this current time that we're in, it's amazing to see what's coming out of lockdown. I mean, there's a lot of artists out there that have been pulling the weight and really been putting in work in.
Yeah.
You included. But there's some of them that haven't done anything during lockdown, and that's scary. That's a worry point, obviously, in the industry. And I don't know what you think about that situation. I mean...
Yeah, no, obviously, look, it's everyone's got different situations and things that they're going through.
Yeah.
But I always told people, once I have my product, I'll be able to run with it, and then from there things will, I'll put out more music and stuff. So this is my product. This is the starting point for me, and I'm very, very excited for the next couple of years ahead to share more music with people and my stories and things, and just making commentary about the world we live in and all those type of things. So it is difficult being an artist. I'm not gonna lie. Lockdown has been good for me, but I think of so many of my friends that's not even able to put a meal on the table.
Yeah.
I think so many of my friends that can't work at the moment, and at least for me, I have a good family support structure. I have, good friends and all that's been assisting and helping where they can. Yes. But it's a tough time, man. It's a tough time to be an artist. It's a tough time to be human.
Yeah.
But still, man, I believe that you should just take responsibility, get up, find a way. And it's okay if people don't want to do that. That's also okay. But I just had a conversation with a friend of mine yesterday, and he spoke about what happened in the past. And I said, look, if you want to dwell in the past, that's your thing, and I respect you for that. But I choose to change now. I choose to do now, the now,
Yeah,
because it's so easy to just sit around and wait for something to happen instead
absolutely.
of making it happen. And I'm one of those people. I want to make it happen instead of waiting for something to fall into my lap. So yeah, it's difficult, but it's possible. That's what I always say.
You know what? I respect you for that as well, because I'm kind of similar in the way. We tend to push the narrative all the way to the end where you actually can't get any result. But I mean, at the end of the day,
Yeah.
you do get results from it. It might not be the result that you're always looking for, but you will
Yeah.
get the result. And if it's a result that you're not looking for, you can change that narrative. I mean, it's all
Yeah.
about who you are as a person, obviously. And
Yeah.
for us as being artists and being in the industry itself, it's
Yeah.
it's challenging. I mean, definitely. I mean,
No, it is. It
I
is.
mean, Chapter One Radio was nothing before lockdown. Literally, we had
I
nobody,
remember. I
and
remember.
what we've become in the past 2-3 months has been absolutely exceptional.
And I'm
But I
so
mean,
proud of you, man. I'm so proud of you for pulling through and pushing through.
nah,
It's very important, you know. So
nah. Look, I mean, we do this for
kudos
the
to you.
passion. We do this for the passion for
Yeah.
music. We do the passion for the artistry, and for me, it's always
Yeah.
been about South African music. You know that. I can't
Yeah.
stop talking about it or stop listening to it. So, for me, I will never stop carrying the flag for South African music, and we're going to push this thing
Sure.
globally. Honestly speaking,
Yeah.
we've actually got our first Australian presenter from next week Friday. Between
Wow.
between 10 and 12, she'll be doing a 2-hour slot
That's
from,
amazing.
from Melbourne, and she'll be playlisting our local SA music in her playlist as well. She's been mandated to do it because we've told her we want to get our
Wow.
artists out there.
That's big, bro.
Yeah,
That's
and
big. So
more things to come, brother. More things to come. So
yeah, I know, exciting times.
we'll be
Exciting
stalking each
times.
other's profiles for a while. I know that for a second.
Yeah, no. No, you're part of my circle now. You're definitely
Yeah,
part of
but
my circle.
yeah, no,
We've
definitely.
we both basically started out with nothing, if I can
Yeah,
say that. And if
absolutely.
it's so cool to see the progression from where we've been 4 months ago
Yeah,
and how hard we've worked to get to where we are now. And hopefully this friendship can continue going forward.
definitely.
Because you are the type of people I want to surround myself with. People
Yeah.
that's like-minded, you know, people that's driven in life.
Mm,
And hopefully we can learn from each other going forward and then inspire the next generation to come as well. So it's,
definitely.
like I said, I take my hat off to you for what you're doing with Chapter One Radio, and it's
Thanks, my
amazing to
brother.
see the growth as well, man. It's amazing.
Look, thank you so much, man. Oh, really? I mean, it's just one of those things that we just love doing. You know what I'm saying? And when you're passionate about something, that really, I mean, it shows in your character and it shows in what you're performing in. You know what I mean? You just got to have the faith, man.
Yeah,
You know, it's all about having the faith in what you're doing as well. You know, you can't just go in there blindly and expect things to work when you don't have
that's the
that
thing.
belief in
That's the
yourself
thing.
as well. And
Yeah, no, I fully agree.
absolutely. But I don't want to take any more of your time. I know you've got another interview to prepare yourself for. Absolutely. It's going to be a busy day for you, brother. Your track is just
Life of an artist.
it's been released today. So we're looking forward to more. But I mean, we're excited to have this playlist right now on Chapter One. We are going to be
No,
playlisting your track now. Right now, it is being played for the first time right here on Chapter One
go for
Radio.
it,
I
man.
just want to load it up.
Yeah,
And for myself, John B, I want to thank you for coming on board, playlisting the track here by us, getting into an interview with us, and just letting our listeners out there hear your story and, you know, just being the
sure.
inspiration that you've always been, brother. You know what I mean?
Yeah. No, thanks to you guys for having me, John. And like I said, I'm proud of what you guys become, and hopefully in the future we can work on some projects going forward. You know, my heart
Definitely.
for young people and everything.
Yeah,
So hopefully we can do some things for our communities as well. So
absolutely,
for
brother.
now, thank you so much for the support. I really appreciate it, man. Yeah.
Awesome. Ladies and gentlemen, that was Earl John. Definitely looking forward to working with him in the future. This is his track, Energy, right now.